So, how do you think the process has been so far?
For like making the speech,
Mm-hmm.
it's been pretty stressful. I think it's for me. It's like I don't know. I have trouble like coming up with ideas. Like art survey, definitely that like crest project was kind of like hard, and just like starting the like speech, like doing like opening statement and all that was like hard. Like once I got writing, then it wasn't as bad because I just like put my thoughts on paper. But like starting it was difficult, and then also like up doing the like 8 a.m. thing this Monday was really stressful because like yeah, you had to get up, which I get up at that time, but like I thought I would forget, and then but Sonia reminded me like 10 times, which was really nice. But yeah, that was stressful. I think that was a lot of it was the like deadline for like and seeing if I was gonna get on or not. Now I know that I could speak or I could not, but I have my speech ready, so it's not really like a problem.
How do you feel like that we could improve upon this subject or class, or if we could?
Um, for this class, I definitely think it was like one of the best, not one of the best, definitely the best Black Lives Matter like class that we've done. Cause like a lot of my other classes just is like as other people mentioned, just like PowerPoint or like here's a paper, read it, right? But this has been like an actual project, and I like how it was student led. So I think we should definitely keep it student led. Um, I do think it's good to have like a teacher that can like be there if we like get really stuck, because students can't do everything, and that's what teachers are for. So like I think it should be more of a mix. And we were talking about how early we felt a little rushed. I think it should be take as much time as we need. Um, yeah, I think we had a bit more time besides just like because I was gone for the whole break, so I didn't have that, and then it was just like a bit stressful to get the speech done. So if we had like maybe another like week or just like even like 2 days to talk about it in class, I think that would be great. But overall, it went super well.
How do you think your views on this subject have like changed since before this project and after?
Mm-hmm. Well, like I think this project definitely like I don't know, gave me a lot of different like viewpoints, and definitely like open because like I don't see this is definitely white privilege, but I don't like see a ton of like racism at Hale. But then especially like the recent like I don't know if that had anything to do, but like that thing, and then now we're just like talking about now we're just like talking about all this, which is great in class. And it's just like opened my eyes to like a lot of different people's experiences. And like when I was younger at Hazel Wolf, then I think I mentioned this in class once, but they did like the eye thing with the like Japanese and Chinese, and I never really thought about that like until now. I was like, oh, that happened and like I thought Hazel Wolf was like pretty inclusive and all that. So I was like, wow, that was super eye opening that I like remembered that, even though I already like knew it. I just didn't like think about it. So I think it's just like opened my eyes a lot more.
When was like some of the first times you finally realized that like racism was a thing and not something just like you're taught that happened, but it's like happening and like it's existing with
Mm-hmm.
people and in people?
I don't. Maybe the thing at school with that, but I was too young to like realize. I think when we started learning about like MLK and that, and like I think there's this one thing. I think in my third grade class, I did like in an assembly we like all stood in a line, and it was like something to do. So I said something about like Rosa Parks. I think about like the whole bus boycott thing. I think that's like the first time I was like, this is like an issue, and I knew it was back then, but then I was like thinking about like stuff happening now in the present. So I think that's when I first like realized like I don't know, like it's an issue, and things used to be really bad, now they're better, but we still need to like keep improving. And I think I think third grade, I think that was a good time to learn, because you definitely don't want to learn too late, because you gotta like figure stuff out. So I'm glad I learned early, I guess. Or I don't even know if that's early, but yeah.
Do you think there's anything that Nathan Hale can do to improve the studies? Because I know a lot of classes have stopped talking about this already, and I know our class is extending this for a lot longer. So do you think there's anything else that Nathan Hale can do?
I don't know. Just I think we're really good so far with like the assembly part. Like the MLK assembly was great, and we have like all these different assemblies for like minority groups and all that. But like I'd say, yeah, in class it's definitely not as good as it could be. Like I don't know. Just I guess teachers need to in other class like for example like I have Zeus for math, so that helps a lot also with like the whole thing because he's pretty involved with that and he knows like what it's like but like especially because I was saying math because that's such like a linear just like one-sided like topic, so because like it's just like problems and there's no really like discussion, it's just all math, well this is more like what's the meaning of life and all that, but like I don't know, just ways to bring it up into the curriculum or just outside of the curriculum too, just taking time off, even if it's not Black Lives Matter League. Just like if you see something happen like in the news or like one day you're just feeling like, hey, I want to do something with racism, just like bring it up as a teacher or a student. Yeah. I just think teachers need to be more engaging.
All right. Thank you. Good luck tonight.